Hello everyone and welcome to a new Throwback Thursday. About a decade ago in my New Year resolutions for 2013 I said I was going to be painting a model from the Phoenix Bronze Saint I had. It was the monochrome grey Ikki, Phoenix Ikki from the Blue Forever series. Now I finally completed him back then, 2 weeks to spare in 2013, so I don't know to be either ashamed or proud of myself. But the first step in the job was turning him around, so in the full set Ikki stands at the back, the lone wolf that he is. So far I doubt I'll ever get the full unpainted, as it exists in pre-paint edition as well, set. Well, 10 years later, 11 years later, I still don't have them. So I turned him around to have the high part of the base at the back. The next was the easy part, prime the model using the black primer I got at Crisis. The model is in a sort half hard, half soft plastic, and paint doesn't love it really. So I'm really happy with the primer material. The paint stayed on excellently. The first colors were added then to have an idea of what the base colors and highlights would be. So considering this is version 1 of the anime armor, that would be gray, purple and blue for his clothes. Base colors on the model are then painted over for the first layer. Highlights of the core model have been painted on. Time to think about what I would do for the base. So I used my basic, still using it, 3-step method. Base color, more active color, and then a highlight color. So normally the base would have been gray, but I decided to go for a more marble look, as the material roads tend to look with their cobbled surface. The eyes had been colored in, the most of the details have been added, and the pattern stones were painted on the base next. So the final touches of details to the model itself have been done now. The hardest was the scar that Ikki had on the rim of his nose towards his left eye. The base cobblestones have been done, resulting in a completed model I am actually quite happy with. So here you can see also the backside of the model with the phoenix tail. That was a fun cuff to paint. The model was a joy to paint basically, especially since it had smoother lines than the model kit I did of Yoga. It was based on the very old action models. And that was basically it, painting the Phoenix. And 11 years down the road he's still standing in my miniature cabinet proudly, so this was a fun project. And now, back then, I just waited for his dramatic comeback somewhere in Omega. And it did happen, so go check that out. But thanks for listening, and I'll see you back next week for another Throwback Thursday. Bye bye.